Nyesom Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), has revoked 165 land allocations, some of which belong to prominent Nigerians. Those affected include former governors, ex-ministers, former senators, and other categories of people and companies. Some of those affected are Peter Obi, former Anambra State Governor and candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, former Cross River and Plateau governors respectively, Liye Imoke and Joshua Dariye, former Senate Chief Whip Udoma, First Minister of Niger Delta Ufot Ikaite, and late publisher of leadership newspaper Sam Nda Isaiah. Others include former Attorney General of the Federation, Kano Agabi, and former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, the late Senator Olabiyi Durujaye. The revocation order, issued through a public notice, was published as an advertorial in Friday's edition of The Nation. The plots of land which were allocated by the Federal Capital Territory Administration in Abuja were revoked over contravention of relevant laws or the failure of the allottees to develop the land. Affected companies including Wema Bank, Julius Berger, and Trade Bank. Shortly after his appointment as the FCT minister, Wike threatened to demolish houses built at the wrong locations in Abuja, even if the owner of such structures were ministers or ambassadors. The former Rivers governor issued the threat during a press briefing held shortly after Wike and 44 others were sworn in as minister in Abuja following their appointments by President Bola Tinubu. According to Wike, houses built at illegal locations in Abuja to distort the city's master plan will be demolished irrespective of the position of its owner. Wike said, all those people who are distorting the master plan of Abuja, too bad. If you know you have built where you are not supposed to build, it will go down. Be you a minister or of anywhere, be you an ambassador, if you know you have developed where you were not supposed to develop your house must go down. Those who have taken over the green areas to build, sorry, our parks must come back. The green areas must come back. If you hate green, you must hate yourself, Wike said. A document signed by the FCT Permanent Secretary Olushade Adeshola revealed that the revocations was due to the violation and contravention of the terms of development of the rights of occupancy. The document reads, the Federal Capital Territory Administration hereby informs the general public that the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, as in the exercise of powers conferred on him under Section 28, 5A and B of the Land Use Act 1978, revoked the underlisted plots with names and titles as reflected in our records for continued contravention of the term of development of the rights of occupancy to with non-development. The plots are spread across Abuja, including choices areas like Asokoro and Maitama. Well, this is good news according to some of the supporters of this government. Some people are saying that, oh, it has always been. This is not the first time it's happening. The question I really want to ask, that is why we don't have I've been saying it and a lot of people are aware of this, we don't have a working system. Because if it has always been, this whole thing should have been, since some people will want to refer to El-Rufai's era, they should have done everything neat, and this kind of a thing shouldn't have been occurring. Somebody was telling me again that, you just be like, say, Olegba, thief carry another thief, take him back. At the end of the day, the same thing that's happening to Abacha loot. They will say they want to repatriate those funds stolen by Abacha, but by the time it comes to the country, they will re-loot it. Somebody says, when they collect the land, they give it to their own people. Once they are not in government again, another government will come. It's just, everything is just messy. Because if it has always been happening, I think they should have dealt with all these things. Why is it that for the past 8 years, or throughout the 8 years of Buhari, they didn't do anything? No wonder Femi Adesina is talking what I don't understand, indicting Tinubu, telling us about what made Tinubu or Buhari to fail. Oh, just unfortunate, and because they were together. Well, I think the one that is making headline is the one of Obi being part of it. Of course, you should know that it's going to raise an eyebrow. No be small something. Now to do. Maybe they continue. Maybe they continue. The heal to Tokunadu. In the years to come, another person will equally revoke his own. Let him continue. Big men don't buy big palava from Wike market this time. Wike, continue your good work. It will favor me and my family. I'm not surprised at all, but let's see how long it will survive. The right thing has to be done. We are all Nigerians. I love that. The owners will challenge the matter in court, or they will get your court injunction. They won't just let their properties go that way. Peter B is not interested. Abuja people, go collect am from this man. Oh. No free things. However, he should favor masses and do good for them. We will consider him next. Abuja people go collect am from this man. Okay, Wike should be prepared to accept the consequences of his action. Unpopular. Well done. We are proud of you. You should replicate the kinds of performance you did in Rivers. God Almighty will be with you. So the people now, they are happy in River State. Do you live in River State? Do you know that during Buhari's time in office, that the economy was working in his eyes? I pity you. Tribalism ideologies will put into where you don't even want. Because you saw Obi name, okay, jealous tribe. Really, that is all you have to say. Because it's not your land. Abi, come on. It is because you saw Peter Obi's name there, like say na any prominent Yoruba politician. You for don't open mouth, they shout, whoa, whoa, whoa. Farmland in Abuja, why not in their respective villages? No one lasts forever. When you know this, you go pour water on that unfortunate fire that is rising in your head. I think that is the best thing. Anything, 1 billion, 1 trillion, forget it. Nothing they happen. Nobody should just, I think you should get to a level that, some people had really built themselves to that level. No matter what happens, it doesn't shake them. No be property, not today. I beg second base, Jerry, let them continue. He who knows how to do good, continue to do good. If you know how to do it otherwise, so be it. At the end of the day, there is nothing that you will do that you will not receive the punishment. So guys, let's know what you think as a person. Thank you so much for always being there. Bye.